This is my 1959 Morris Minor, made in England. This is the car that changed the world. I mean, changed England at least, and a lot of Asian countries. This was the car that made it affordable for many families after World War. I was able to find one in the United States in this condition. It's in amazing condition. This is my new baby. Look at this. The leather seats, everything is pristine. This is how you start the car. And it starts with one click every time. Right now it's warmed up, but usually it's just one click. That's it. I have the choke on, but runs super smooth. This is the cluster. All you have is oil, ignition, and high beam. And the high beam and low beam is selected from the bottom. There is a switch right there. You press that, and your turn signals are like that. Those are the only indicators. And you have two glove compartments. No AC. You have heat. Everything is super basic. You have heat and you have, that's your AC. This is amazing. It's like 100 degrees right now. Not right now, but earlier. 90 something, I think, at least. And this kept me cool. As long as it's moving, you have a nice breeze going on, and you have cranking windows. Very practical. This is a 2-door model. These came in 4-door as well. And for the people to get back, boom, that's it. Nothing is holding down. And there is no seat belts. No side rear view. You have this mirror. No side mirrors at all. You just make sure you turn around and check everything. And everything is solid. All the oops. Look, listen to the clock. And this is how you open up the rear. I have my car cover, and there's a rod just like how you have it in on the hood. It's just you put the prop rod and it will keep it holding. And you have a spare tire and jack right here. The gas fill up is right here. Oops. Oh yeah, it's secure. And back in the day, these were the turn signals. These would pop out and as indicators. But in the US model, they just put a block off plate and put actual turn signals, because it wouldn't meet American safety standards. So that's what they did. And these came in right-hand model, like right-hand drive, majority of them. So what they did was, for the US, they just switched the steering wheel to the other side. So this lock is actually on the passenger side. So in order to lock the car, you have to go here and manually lock this. Then come over here and close this and lock it here. So inconvenient. it adds character. And to pop the hood, you pop it right here, and it's from the passenger side again. Oh, another cool feature is the brake fluid is checked right here. You just have to pop off that, and to check the brake fluid you have to go underneath there. And the brake, there is no power assisted brakes. There is no booster, so it's all your power of you, and no power steering. Everything is manual. So you come over here. Let's see. I need two hands. That's one thing I love it. Here it's all, you just lift it up and boom. And this is 1000 cc, 900 and something cc, super basic motor that's reliable, and it does the job. You have horns right here, you have plenty of space, ignition coil, not an alternator but it's a dynamo, the distributor with points, spark plugs, everything is like easy. And the voltage regulator, 2 fuses. Imagine modern day cars having 2 fuses. And you have a fuel pump. I'm not sure whether this came original. I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, filter here is here, carburetor is there. And this is the window motor. Oh wow, that's awesome. And you have the battery, and this is a positive ground. So if you don't know it, you're gonna destroy, you can start a fire if you, oh, and there is something, maybe this is a fuse box, I don't know, I had to check. I'm new to this car. And look at the suspension, these are oil filled I think, and I don't know how these work. I'm learning as it goes. And the coolant is right here, and the coolant level has to be lined with this plate, so the coolant is not all filled all the way. And you have a 4-blade fan that's cooling it down. This is a copper radiator, and more likely it's original. This is when they made cars to last forever. And you have all these labels, everything is nice and neat. Like this is like, I'm lucky to find this. There are some places that it has some Bondo, but majority of them you can hear hard metal. And there are some places that has Bondo right here. That right there is Bondo, but Fender, it can be replaced easily. But yeah. And look at the quality of everything. I love it. The leather seats. This car was last restored like 30 years ago. And I got a photo album with all the photos while they were doing the restoration, all new chrome and everything. Then you have a hole here. Guess what it is for? You put the rod and crank it, and you can start the car like that. I freaking love it. This car got character, super nice character. Everywhere you go, people love it. People go crazy. they're always wondering what kind of car it is. And let me make some let me see how it sounds while it started from the engine compartment. The previous owner was so nice. He went through everything, and he even gave me 4 brand new tires with tubes. He went through everything. I'm gonna add few clips of him showing me everything. He's a mini enthusiast, so I never thought I would buy one of these cars. This was randomly came into my I was having a conversation with my fiance about classic cars, and I'm like, oh, let me check whether there is a Morris Minor in America. I just put it on Facebook Marketplace and this popped up. Boom. Drove 5 hours and bought it. We left home at 4 a.m. When we came back, it was 6 p.m. All we do for love of cars. And this is one of the cars that I might keep it forever. These cars last forever. You just have to work on them, and it will last a lifetime for next generation. Why buy a new car when you can drive one of these every day? First time seeing my baby. Oh yeah.
Three-wheel, right? That's the three-wheel.
Yeah.
Switching up the little from your finger.
There are some
Yeah, it's some little
scratches, but everything else is beautiful.
So say if it's sitting, it sits over winter,
Okay.
or if you don't run it once, if it sits for like 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay.
See this little plug right here? Right here.
Yep.
Well, let me get my. Yeah, right here.
Okay. I see it.
I think it's a 9 or 10 millimeter. I think
Okay.
it's a 10. Just turn that out.
Okay.
Get one of the squirty oil cans and squirt it until it comes right up to the top, and then turn it back in,
Okay.
and you're good.
Okay. Cool.
But if it sits for too long, it must drain out of the oil pump, and it can't pick it up.
Okay.
That's how it's been since I got it.
Okay.
And the old guy I bought from, he told me that, and I thought, I don't know about that, but that's just how it is.
Okay.
But watch your oil
Just-
light. Now I'll show you that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you just push up on that,
Okay.
bring it down. It catches one. That's a safety catch.
Okay.
And you just kind of go. That's it, right there.
Cool.
Don't force it down, because if you force it down,
Dent.
it's a bugger. No, it just doesn't want to unlatch.
Oh, okay.
And you can get it if you put a screwdriver in here and tap it this way, the hammer, tap it that way.
Okay.
But if you just get down like that,
Okay, cool.
you're good. Now this one I put an MG Midget 1275 motor in it.
Nice.
And you'll see they look the same. They look the same as a Morse.
Wow.
Wow. There's a couple things that don't fit. You know, this hose don't fit quite right. I had to hunt the hose that went that way.
Yeah.
And normally a 1275 has dual carbs on it. But this is off of an old Austin America.
Okay.
And they run just a single. So I could bolt it right up to a Morse exhaust. But it's bigger than Morse. This is an HS4. And normally you take an HS2.
Wow.
So we're faster in neutral with the clutch out.
Okay.
But leave it in for now.
Okay.
Leave it in. This is a choke.
Okay.
So you pull the choke out. Okay. Turn the key on. And this is the start here.
Wow.
And you got to play with this a little bit until it gets warmed up.
Okay.
Fuel gauge does work.
Okay.
See if there's anything in here I want to take out.
Yeah.
Put my insurance papers out again.
I don't think that's anything really.
So these were all yours, like,
Yeah.
wow. That's amazing. We got the Morris Minor. We got the Pro. The Trailer Pro. That's good. Morris Minor, me and the cripple Himash. He's driving without any feeling in his feet.
No function.
Yes.
Feet both are numb.
Yeah, both are numb.
Hands are tingling and numb.
Yeah, and we did a huge road trip, and the car is in the trailer. Love it. It's such a beautiful. Look at that. It's a beauty. And look at this. This thing is hauling really well. Like, awesome. 2014 Toyota Tundra. Freaking love it.